To prime my eyes, I'll be using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and I will be putting that on with the e.l.f. Beauty Blender, and then setting that with some translucent powder. I am going in with the Soft Glam eyeshadow palette by Anastasia, and I am using the JH30, and I'm using the shade Orange Soda, and I'm just blending that right into my crease, right into my eye fold, right above my eye fold, all over. I'm just really starting those transition shades. And then I will be going in with the JH33 in the shade Burnt Orange, and I'm just going to use this shade to really define my crease and keeping this above my eye fold. And I'm just blending this on upward. I'm blending all over and more like windshield wiper motions, and this is also going to really help set the transition shades in my crease. And then I'm going to create the cut crease look with the M124 Morphe eye brush and that Camo Concealer by e.l.f. I am going to dip the tip of this brush really into the concealer, making both sides wet so I can create it like a pencil, and I'm just going to go in and really define that arch, define the inner eyelid. And of course I have to make sure there's a lot of concealer on the first half of your eyelid. You just want it to be really covered and really opaque and white, because you want to go on top of that with some eyeshadow and you want it to stick and really make that eyeshadow show true to color. So if you wet both sides of the brush with concealer, you can create it like a pencil, and you can just really like get that perfect arch. Next, I am going in with the JH41 by Morphe, and this is just like a flat shader brush. And you really want to brush like this because you just want to pack on eyeshadow. You don't want to rub anything side to side, you just want to pack it on. So I'm going with the shade Glistening. It's this beautiful golden, champagne, creamy eyeshadow in this palette. And I am just packing it on. I'm just loading up one side of the brush and just literally patting and packing on the shadow. Next, I am going in with the brush M433 by Morphe, and I'm using the shade Sienna, which is this beautiful burnt orange burgundy color, and I am packing on the shade to the outer corner, but I'm also moving it side to side so I can gradually bring the shadow on top of the gold shadow, creating like a gradient effect, because when these two colors mix, they create this like beautiful burgundy orange glitter color. And I bring it up a little bit into the crease, just kind of blending it out, but there I am like creating the gradient effect, bringing it on top of the gold. And then I'm going in with the E25 Sigma blending brush in the shade Mulberry, which is this like darker burgundy color. And I am lightly dipping the brush into this and just keeping it low on my lash line in the outer V, just to give it more like definition and like more of a gradient effect. And then I'm going in with the brush JH38 and the shade Burnt Orange, and I'm just blending this. It's like a pointed pencil brush onto my bottom lash line. And then I'm gonna blend out the shade Sienna with the Morphe JH43 brush, and I'm just really gonna focus this on my bottom lash line and blend it out just to really warmthen up that bottom lash line. And then with the JH43, I'm gonna take that darker shade Mulberry and just really define the bottom lash line to really warmthen it up with that darker burgundy color. And then I'm gonna take the JH30 and just really blend out everything, make sure there's no harsh line. And then with the Real Techniques detailer brush, I'm gonna take the shade Tempera, and I am just gonna really define and highlight my inner corner and brow bone. This highlight is beautiful because it's like opaque. It's like a lighter shade, but then there's also like a highlighting sheen to it. And it's amazing for highlighting the brow bone and inner corner. And then I'm gonna apply some of my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner to my top eyelash line. I like to keep this thin, and I'm also defining my inner tear duct area as well, but I am just gonna apply this, and I like a thin eyeliner. And then I'm going to use some of L'Oreal's Lash Paradise mascara to really apply a coat to help the eyelashes blend in with my falsies, because I'm going to be going in with the Ardell Demi Wispy false eyelashes. So for my lipstick tutorial, I will be using the lip liner by Lord & Berry in the shade Nude Lip Liner, 3035, as well as the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner. First, I'm gonna go in with the NYX Suede Lip Liner in the shade Sandstorm. Darker lip liner, I'm gonna go over that. I don't overline my lips, it's just not my style. Of course, we're not done with just applying lipstick. I am also going to top it off with some gloss, and I will be using the Sephora brand gloss. It is the Gel Gloss Ultra Brilliant Shine in the shade Perfect Nude, and I'm just applying this on the center. I have very small, natural lips. Very small, so applying a lip gloss on the center only really helps give me that extra like oomph I don't have. And of course we aren't done there either, because we have to highlight our Cupid's bow and our bottom lip with some of my favorite highlighter. This is the Soft and Gentle by MAC. I'm also wearing this on my cheeks. I love this. If you put a cream highlight and then you put this on top, it's blinding. And then of course if you set it with some setting spray and then you apply this on top of that, it's killer. Killer. So just a little bit of the MAC Soft and Gentle. And then a little bit on top of my Cupid's bow. Boom.